Alright guys, so today we are going to do the Basquatch box challenge. And if you're not familiar with the Basquatch box, that is a box that I've put together with half a dozen different baits that I have a lot of confidence in. I feel like if you go on pretty much any lake, waterway, river, whatever, that's got bass in it on any given day, one of these 6 baits is going to catch you some fish. May not win a tournament that day, but it should at least catch you some fish. Something in that box is going to get you bit. I created this box because I have a number of clients who are new to fishing, and when you are new to fishing and you walk into Bass Pro Shops, it can be really overwhelming. And so what I would always tell guys is I would tell them, keep it simple. Just find like half a dozen different baits that you like and that you have confidence in. And just know that bass like to stick around some kind of cover structure, and go with that. And just stick with those half a dozen things. And then as you get more comfortable, and if you really want to get into bass fishing more, then you can kind of expand it from there. And naturally the next question was always, okay, well, what 6 baits do I pick? And so anyway, it progressed toward me creating this Basquatch box. So the challenge today is going to be, I've come out here to Belton Lake today. It's November, it's the week of Thanksgiving, and just a couple days after Thanksgiving. And I have not been out here on Belton in at least a couple of months, so I have no idea what's going on out here right now. I have no idea what the pattern is. What we're gonna do is I've got 6 rods rigged up here on the deck, and they are all the baits that you find in the Basquatch box. The same colors, the same weights, the same line, everything that's in the Basquatch box. And the goal today is to just catch some fish. Your average guy going out fishing is not looking to, tear it up, and I mean, everybody would love to tear it up, but most people are just happy just going out and catching a few fish. And that's what this Basquatch box is designed to do. There'll be days where baits in this box absolutely tear it up, but for the most part, these baits are just designed to where you're gonna get bit on one of them. Now I will say that I have all 6 of the baits rigged up on my rods right now with the same colors, the same weights and everything, with the exception of one lure. I changed the color. It's the same bait, but I'm just out of the, in my personal stock, I'm out of the color that is in the Basquatch box. So I put a different color on there, but everything in the box is what's on my rods right now. So let's go out for a day of fishing on Belton Lake and see if we can't get some bites. Well, it is not a big one by any means, but it's a bass. Caught on a bait from the Basquatch box. It caught one. Well, again, not a big one, but that is fish number 2 on a Basquatch box bait. See if we can get another one. Not a big one. Not a big one at all. That's fish number 3 on the Basquatch box bait. We got one. We got a smallmouth. Small keeper smallmouth. Little keeper smallmouth. Caught that on the crankbait that's in the Basquatch box. A smallmouth out of Belton. Love crankbaits. Pretty fish. Well, we got another one. As you see, Basquatch baits, Basquatch box baits will get you some bites. May not win you a tournament that day, but it'll almost always get you some bites. Seems to be the trend today. Not a big one. Catching some fish, getting a few bites. So, also on the crankbait that's in the Basquatch box. Got one. Another little largemouth. Bum, 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 bum. Getting bites today. Not catching big ones, but we are catching fish. And have unfortunately lost a number of keeper smallmouth, but they keep jumping off on me. Hopefully we'll get one here soon. Oh, that's a dang big one. That is a dang big one. That's a dang big one. Oh! How's that for a Basquatch box fish? Oh! dude has it choked too. Absolutely choked. Woo! Sorry, went off camera to hide the exact bait, but holy smokes, look at that. Look at that. Look at how easily I can fit my whole fist in his mouth. If that doesn't show you right there that the Basquatch box baits freaking catch them, I don't know what does. There it is, guys. Boom! So I caught that fish on the Texas rigged bait that's in the Basquatch box. There's the next one. Boom. Ooh, yeah. Also on the Texas rig. Not nearly as big, but a keeper. Still the same on that Texas rig. Sorry, forgot to get the camera rolling again, but just caught another one, small one, on that Texas rig. The day kind of started off just catching, several small fish. I'm not sure how many fish I ended up with in total. I'd say probably somewhere around 8 to 10, but there were a couple of small ones that I didn't catch on camera. Nothing really noteworthy. And then obviously the day really got topped off with that big 7-pounder that I caught on that Texas rig bait. I'm not going into detail about what the baits are in this video because that's kind of what you're paying for with the Basquatch box is also partially paying for my my expertise and my knowledge and sharing with you those baits. So now once get your box and it's in there, then that's totally your discretion what you do with that information, whether you decide to share that with your buddies or whatever. So totally up to you at that point. But anyways, it was real fun catching a nice big one and then catching a couple good ones after that on that Texas rig. And good day overall. So Belton Lake, again, a lot of people tend to feel like Belton Lake is a real tough lake and have a hard time getting bites out there sometimes. So, particularly lately, it seems like the bite has been a little tougher out there for some people. So, the Basquatch box did it and got some fish in the boat. I'm going to try to put some links or a link to where you can purchase the Basquatch box, whether that's some link that shows up here in the video or down in the description or whatever. I don't know. I'll try to have a link somewhere. But if not, you can always just go to my website. It's anderminey.com or basquatchfishing.com. And just go to the shop and you can get yourself a Basquatch box. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit me up for a guided trip sometime and I can go out and show you how to use those Basquatch box baits. As well as, I'm sure I've got some other YouTube videos and stuff showing you how to utilize some of those techniques. But until then, remember, you're only ever just one bite away from totally making your day, just like that 7-pounder did for me today.